Hi friends! Welcome to episode 19 of the tutorial sect, and in this episode we will bring our main cultivator into the Primordial Spirit stage, and also I want to aim for a really solid breakthrough on Zero-G. But since time is right now a little bit more pressing, we need to take care that things are happening really good. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to press forward to the actual breakthrough of Hellion, because that's the next imminent thing. At the same time, I want to get Ruji's breakthrough done as quick as possible too. She's already at a estimated quality of 3. That's really powerful. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cancel the meditation here. I still have 4 more days time to get that done. I think we should be able to do so. And now we need to study a wee bit for our friend Zero-G. So there is a ritual for every weather, and I think we're looking for a particular here, Foonwind. Summer and autumn. No, this is the wrong season. You know, some of these are only possible during certain seasons, and you need to be careful about that. Which one was the other one? We need that one, which needs, which brings us a clear sky. Chant of cloud displaying here. Sunny weather. If I remember correctly. No, we need wood. We are on a fire cultivator. I'm wrong. We don't need Foonwind. We need toxic miasma. Sorry, guys. Sometimes Feng Shui is killing it also for me. So she needs 3,000 points of inspiration more. So let's swoosh over to Mount South and grab that. I said swoosh over. Chop chop, Hellion. We're working on a clock here. Because those miracles are really, really powerful. So, there we go. Gather the leaf. Yum. Wonderful. Now she can learn that. So, we're looking to create a weather which is fitting to which is fueling the element of the cultivator. So we're looking for a wood elemental weather, and I don't know why toxic miasma is a wood elemental weather. I only know it is. Let's see. During spring and summer, that's the correct one too. And now, well, we do have everything prepared now. We have a cultivator who's able to pull off the miracle. We have all the necessary preparations done. So let's wait for a good yin-yang, and let's see if we can boost up her stats. So her intelligence is a little bit too low for her breakthrough. Didn't I get something there? I am quite sure that we bought something there. Just need to find it. Wisdom pill. Increasing intelligence for the next 48 hours. Wonderful. Exactly what we need. This will be powerful too. Good thing that I bought that. So the only thing we now wait for is the proper day of time of day. So, well, fire and wood count as yang and have a bonus during the day, so the dead of night is obviously not the right time. Alright, let's just wait that through. Day 11, perfect season. Okay, so the time of day is slowly growing better. Then it's time for her to eat the wisdom pill. Yum. And now you see her law fit went to 5 pips from that point on. The next thing we do is create a toxic miasma. Zap. And now, go for that breakthrough one more time. The weather is good. The yin yang's good. Everything's good. Tier 2 quality already achieved. So we're going to watch that. And the most interesting thing here is we have now a tier 2 golden core from somebody who's only 50% as talented as my main character, and that was only because of preparations. We didn't have any new skills that Hellion hadn't had. We only used the miracle for the weather, and we also used the pill to increase the law fit. So just to give you a couple of ideas how to improve your efforts. So I don't know if I have to do anything manually to assist her during that, what it looks like. I wonder if I could have done something to assist Rugy with her golden core, but obviously Hellion doesn't feel like assisting her here. I don't know. Maybe Hellion is like, I already did a miracle for you. If you guys know if I did something wrong there about the mentor and mentee relationship, I could have done something better, please let me know, because I only heard that this is an option. But whatever might be the case, Rugy is now at a tier 2 golden core, 30k chi. So you guys all remember how shabby her stats were? That's a complete different character now. And that's why rebirthing is so good for you. So we're going to cap out her stats here. It's going to be a real close thing there, but 3 days. Pretty sure we should be able to break through in the course of 3 days and fly over there. This should be definitely doable. If not, I'm just going to send a golden core over there, and that's that. Okay, so oh yeah, she doesn't have her full chi available. Arf. So if that happens, you can do a couple of things. You can either eat spirit stones until you need to puke, or you just eat a spirit crystal, 20,000 chi. Well, let's save our game. You overfeed your people with chi, that can be bad. I have no clue if she's going to explode if I feed her that thing now. Let's try it. We have 9 spirit crystals, and if I can say one thing about consumables, then use them. They are here to be used. Okay, so the overspill didn't kill her. Really good. And let's do this. Breakthrough, and I hope you're going to be a primordial spirit afterwards. I mean, I can't guarantee that yet. So this person... Strange injured. Oh, stranger injured. Well... Is she in any way? No. We're just going to leave her inside there. I know, it's a little bit nasty for me, but it'll do it here. So, she broke through. Boom. So, and she just gained a random event for maximum chi too. So now she's a primordial spirit. That's basically the strongest you can get. After that is only the demigod state, which is basically still stronger but comes with drawbacks. I consider primordial spirit as the strongest state of mind because you're at the pinnacle of your power without suffering from any drawbacks from that. Demigod, well, we haven't covered tribulations too much, but basically, being a demigod angers the heavens, and they will send you tribulations constantly. The only thing you can do to not receive tribulations is to stay in permanent cultivation. Basically, sit still and do nothing. As soon as you start doing something, the gods will be angry at you again. It's a little bit silly, but the demigodhood is supposed to be the end of your career after all. So, let's do the disaster relief with our first real dude here. And since I think the primordial spirit guys bring 600 progress, we immediately ended the disaster there, and we gained again 18,000 followers. So the cool thing here is we can now upgrade our main agency here. This is good. This is what brings us juicy unlocks, but more about that later. So what can we do next? We actually got that and got that. So we're slowly growing believers in our other sects, which is really good because we are desperately craving for more followers now. So let's turn off the watch button again, because I think I'm not that... we produce 20 more, 20 food more. Okay, so we can bring up one more agency for charity. So we're going to bring up recruits here, 53 people. Why is it all of a sudden 53 people, you might ask yourself? It's because we got so many followers here. The amount of people asking to join you is directly correlating to the amount of followers in the city. So that's that. Chi-Sense 15, awesome, but look at those crappy stats. Too bad. Chi-Sense level 13, also not bad, but look at those crappy stats. So we see there's, again, really nobody who shines as a cultivator. I'm only going to pick up this Nangong person because she looks like her stats aren't too shabby, and Chi-Sense 9 is not the most horrible thing. Besides that, she seems to be a social talent. So, speaking about social talents, since I have now already discovered that there's not too much cultivation material there, we're going to look for social people here, social butterflies. So we're going to recruit all these people here. And I'm not going to recruit more people here than I want to pick up. Of course, I mentioned it, you can Hellgate them and create yourself a ton of Anguish Spirit, Anguish Soul Gems, but this is not what we're after right now. So what I'm after right now is, first off, congratulations, Suruji, you're now way stronger than you've ever been. Congratulations. And the other thing now is we can also start teaching Ruji the other things that we've learned. The cool thing here is you have a lower cost. Look at this. 16.5k for learning meditation from your mentor. And let's check this out here. This is something I derped out way too often myself. And here, 25k by learning it yourself. So basically, you should try to learn every skill only once from the book. And then just spread it via mentoring. Because it's just that much more powerful. So I'm going to teach the meditation skill here for sure. And I'm also going to teach her the artifact power skill here. Because artifact power bonus 250% is just something so powerful, you don't want to skip out on that, honestly. Alright. Boom, there we go. So the only real issue, if you want to call it like that, with mentoring people is that you can only have one mentor. And I think, let's see, I don't know if she, Bangju, wait a sec, let's try that out. I never tried that out. So Bangju is nobody's pupil, so we can teach her, even though she's not, okay, so that's really good. Okay, this solidifies my statement. You should not learn anything more than once out of the book. Speaking about which, we need to learn something out of the book. So who has a lot of experience right now? Ruji. Okay. Let's see. I never tried this mentoring skill thing too much, but there's another thing we want to learn, and these are for once Spectre Refining. And the other thing is the Spiritual Breath Chant. I don't know if we can actually learn that already, or if I run out of experience if I want to do so. Let's try that out. These are really important skills, you know. So there we go. Oh yeah, she can learn both. Wonderful. So Spiritual Breath, Chant, and Spectre Refining are two really, really good skills. I want to see, can she actually... No, she can't learn. She can't teach her elders. That would be silly, but I needed to try that. So, okay, but Ruji can later teach other people then. Okay, so the mentoring system is a little bit complicated because you always have to give these skills downward, which means you have to think about which skills your character shall learn before he turns into a primordial spirit, because I'm pretty sure that a primordial spirit can't mentor a primordial spirit either. So, anywho, what's really good now is that we got access to a ton of new things, with Zuruji being a new golden core. What I want to start with now is I want to bring all the inspiration here on Zuruji that we have allocated there, and I want to learn to work with better talismans. Now that we have access to Spectre Refining, things are a lot more interesting. So what we want to create now are stronger talismans. So I feel like it's time to allocate Goldwood. So Goldwood, we get that from the Mount Tiger Paw people. We weren't there yet, so let's pay them a visit. I also need more cultivators. As you might have noticed, we are a little bit low on manpower here, and want to change that. Hellion now needs only 0.5 days per adventure. Primordial Spirit cultivators are friggin' fast. That's really cool about them. They go super fast from one spot to the other, and only demigods are quicker than that. So our new people are here. So let's check this out. I have recruited one of you who should have a decent chi sense there. This was her. So, well, I do like that skill set. So Nangong Yi is going to be one of my other people, and you guys are definitely going to be accepted, but mostly to found new agencies and be my drones. So yeah, we're in 12 disciples after that. So hi there, people, and welcome. So here we go. Slurp. Okay, so Nangong Yi, now that we know how this works, 2 Ganoderma, 2 red ginseng, and you're cultivating, you know? It's just that simple. Boom. Alright, not quite. She didn't eat her second Ganoderma, that's why. Okay. There we go. So now let's check out what we can teach her. So sadly there's no law, which is a brilliant fit to her stats, which is kind of a shame, but, well, what can we do out of that? So I definitely would love to have a wood cultivator, but I really hate that law. The basic law of the game is really crap. I don't like it too much. So the other thing that crossed my mind, we really need to chop down those mountains here, out of a simple reason. Chopping down these mountains is quite mandatory out of due to drop chances. You can find really good items there. Mistwood Forest. Hellion really kicked out the main prize there super quick. So we got 4 more people, or 3 more people, I don't care. So Blazing Spiritualist is Suruji's new title. Okay, wonderful. So I'm not too happy with Nangongji's options, but she's my best choice, G-Sense wise. The next best choice would be Su Shiyun, but I can already tell that her stats aren't too brilliant either. But at least I have a couple of candidates which would make interesting cultivators. The thing here is there's not too many other laws left which we could go for. Alright. So people are missing mining tools. I know. That's why I started to craft them, friends. So, Mistwood Forest, awesome. So, we basically took the main prize there. Hellion not only discovered a location during her first visit, she also discovered the location I was actually looking for. Because at Mount Tiger Paw itself, you have a certain chance of finding Goldwood and all these things, but the chance is way higher at Mistwood Forest itself. So we're going to get over there and do some adventuring. Let's hope we're going to find the items we're looking for. Okay, well guys, I know that you're waiting for mining tools. Just tell the friggin' crafter to do his job. Alright. So, here we go. With the new experience we got on Zurigi, I want to focus her now massively into talisman crafting. So we're going to look for Talisman. And now we see all the books which include talismans. These are all so friggin' powerful that, except for, oh well, we're going to leave out these three. The Dark Armor, Sharp Sword, and Vile Talisman, well, they are really, really interesting and powerful, but only if we need them. We're going to leave it with these two manuals here. Dark Armor gives you a higher barrier rating, which is really good against tribulations. Sharp Sword increases your artifact mastery, which increases your direct firepower. And I think Vile Curse, if I remember correctly, was the spellcast amplifier. So you get the idea. You get a amplifier for every sort of fighting or way of fighting. Okay, so let's see. Ruji's artifact battle power is at 219. She's not really a artifact fighter because she is a fire cultivator who's specialized in spellcasting actually, but we're going to do this. So here I'm going to introduce something I haven't used in a long time. You can turn on the shield on your cultivators too, and if you do so, they immediately go into combat if there's combat ahead. I like to disable that functionality after I'm done though, due to the simple reason that sometimes your cultivators have better things to do than to fight, and you know, they can even interrupt the breakthrough procedures if I'm not mistaken, so you might want to be careful with that. Alright, so Bungju is gathering that cotton like a crazy madman. And we just got ourselves a Phoenix Wood. Wow. Phoenix Wood is the highest tier timber that you can get. And therefore, it's really rare and powerful. We just got the main price there. Okay, lucky us. And we're especially lucky because you always need at least one of those. I'm going to explain why. So the last agency I'm going to build is either going to be in the Great Snowland or the Wild South. But we're going to go for the Great Snowland here because Spirit Stones are plenty there. Oh, wait a second. I need to check out who's the most social person. Of course, this is not really the last agency I will found, but it's the last agency that will go with charity policy. So we're going to send Zujin, or no, we're going to send Majun. I like his 49 social skill. So, Majun, you're going to go over there. Whole Shrine. So we're going to give him 100 Spirit Stones, and off he goes. So, let's see. We also have Zujin. Oh yeah, let's send Zujin over there. So there's one thing you can do, and that's we're going to call that the Empty Shrine. If you... Oh, I shouldn't have given them Spirit Stones. if you don't do charity policy, and if you don't do any policy, your sect won't reach any followers there, or will lose all its followers in the course of time. Because basically, whenever you don't have anybody in any policy there, what happens is that you lose a couple of percent of your followers per day. So basically, this doesn't give you any inspiration in these agencies, but you still can grind up those resources from this tile. You don't need to have followers to grind up resources, and that's something I really, really do like. And here we go. There's another attacker. But if you check out the chi of my dog, these guys aren't even powerful enough to even wound him. So, oh boy, we are so lucky. Double that. 2 spirit woods and even the gold wood I was originally looking for. Phoenix wood, I wanted to say. Phoenix wood is a chi gatherer, and it behaves like a stronger version of the spirit wood. So it's not quite as strong as a gnarled vine, as a spirit root, but it is quite strong, and it's tier 7 material, so you should take it seriously. Wonderful. That's really good news. I mean, Ma June was robbed. So, bullied by several cultivators. Let's persuade. Didn't work, okay. So, the higher the quality, by the way, of your golden core there, not only the higher is your chi there, but also I figured that it also speeds up the cultivation process itself. Oh, well, we're talking about speeding up cultivation processes. Let's draw ourselves some funny talisman. Well, I hate the paper I'm using, but, well. There's 2 things. First off, the Talisman of the Tranquil Heart. I want to show you these goodies, because they're really, really wonderful. Talismans are really good. And boom. Not eat, sorry. Equip that. So her base mental state will be now permanently increased by 6. This grows better the paper is, but here, Heavenly Heart, that's the next one I want to do. The Heavenly Heart Talisman is increasing your cultivation speed, and this means this is a direct increase of the speed you gain experience here while meditating, and that's outright wonderful. So let's do this. I mean, you hardly... Oh, oops. You hardly realize the effect of that. Honestly, I always had trouble with noticing that, but, you know, 24% or 24%. You can't pretend like it's not something. Alright, so now we got the necessary gold wood. Wonderful. Persuasion. Now we're going to produce the real paper. Let's do 10 sacred talismans, because we can. Wonderful. Oh, Otherworld Rift. Yeah, the Otherworld Rift was a event that I kind of like skipped. Oh, and Dragon Cliff inscriptions. That's also important, but I think I'm going to go for that in a separate episode, due to obvious reasons for those who know what's up there. So we're going to send our good friend the dog there. Get twacked. Revitalized Hibiscus. A wonderful title. Alright, so we can here, of course, send Hellion for defense now too, if you want to. Alright. But with these enemies, whenever they are at least chi shapers or anything like that, move them into your very ominous room. The Angish Soul Gems are very, very important, just believe me when I say that. So the Sacred Talisman paper now, when you compare that, the regular Talisman paper has a tier of 2. The Sacred Talisman paper has a tier of 6. And as you might have already configured, the higher the tier of the material, the higher the quality and power of your talisman too. So this means with better paper comes better come better outcomes. But that's all for today. We have created ourselves a wonderful new primordial spirit cultivator. We still need to get ourselves more pupils, more students, but we're gonna get them there. So next episode, I'm going to go for the Dragon Cliff inscriptions. That's gonna be fun. And we're also going to try and get ourselves a wood cultivator as soon as possible. I think it's about time to go into that topic as well. So thank you yet again for watching. It's been my pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed the show yourselves as well. And of course, drop your comments down below if there are any questions. Ask away. I'm more than eager to answer them. And of course, leave a thumbs up on that video. And last but not least, check out the channel. Daily videos uploaded there, so you might want to do the subscription and turn on the bell to not miss any content in the future. Whatever you do or don't, let me thank you one more time for your time and attention, and I hope you have a good time. See you soon. Bye-bye.